What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. Now, about a month or so ago, I did a mastery walkthrough video focusing on Think Fast, as I do get lots of comments about Think Fast, and after I posted that video, people wanted to see a build with Think Fast and Diversity. Diversity, of course, complete all phases with 10 or more different defenses, and then the 30-second build time. Now, without a doubt, the easiest way to complete this challenge is bring a friend, for God's sakes. Just bring a friend. The 30-second build time becomes a no-brainer. The diversity kind of becomes a no-brainer too, as working together with a team just makes this so much easier. Now, however, if you do want to play solo, it is still possible to get the job done, and I am going to show you what I would do on this particular map right now. We're on Chaos 7 Dragonfall Bazaar. Think Fast, Under Pressure, and Diversity. Now, Under Pressure is kind of a freebie. That's just, you're just gonna complete that. Think Fast and Diversity, of course, are the real challenges here. Now, with Think Fast, as I suggested in that last video, the smartest thing you can do is come into the map, completely ignore the timer, and do your build. So, for my particular setup, I am gonna be bringing along the Mystic, as you see. One of the big reasons I'm bringing the Mystic is the Mystic has 5 different defenses. Serpent's Coil counts as a defense as well. That is half of the diversity. Makes it so much easier. So I'm going to be bringing along that Mystic. I'm going to bring along an EV2, and I'm going to use 3 of the 4 EV2 defenses. So Proton Beam, Reflect Beam, and I'm going to use Weapon Manufacturers. Now remember, the gear doesn't matter. You see it's Chaos 8, but then you see, what? It's only 38,000 defense power. Yeah, it's a mastery, so everything is getting scaled down. Then I'm going to bring 2 separate monks. I'm going to bring a Flame Aura monk, and also going to build Lightning Strike auras on this Flame Aura monk. And then I'm going to bring along Sky Guards. Now if we count it up, we got 5 defenses from the Mystic. We're going to use 3 on the EV. That's 8. We're going to use 2 on this monk, that's 10. Oh, Skyguard is actually 11, so we are more than covering the challenge that's required, and it's all about getting the wave started in under 30 seconds. So, as I mentioned, just come in, ignore the timer, and picture what you want the map to look like. So what I'm thinking is something like this. We'll put an obelisk down behind even. And then the sand trap like right here, and then switch over for a reflect beam, a proton beam, say a weapon manufacturer. Let's get the auras in. Oh, let's count them. That's 10 defenses right there, right? We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So just by building this one lane, all 10 defenses are covered. And now we can take a look at what we want to do with the rest of the map. Now, I think as far as just getting Wave 1 started, I could do something like this. Now, if I went with something like this, it's going to leave me on a DPS hero, which is my monk. And I can actually build this Skyguard during the actual combat phase. Then, of course, as the phases settle down a little bit, I can add in weapon manufacturers, more flame auras, more snakes. Anything at all that I want to do can be added in right after that is completed. So now that we've got a general idea of what we want the basic build to look like for Wave 1, let's go ahead and get ourselves a fresh map, and we'll run this for real. Alright, so here we are in a fresh map. Now, remember, one of the things that makes Think Fast particularly really easy is you know in the first 30 seconds whether or not you got the challenge, because it's all about the first build phase. After the very first build phase, the rest of them are just gravy, so it's a 30-second practice run. If you don't get it, then just start over and try it again. But here we are on a fresh map. Once again, this is Chaos 7, Dragonfall Bazaar, with Think Fast and Diversity. So I'm going to start off right up top here, going to try to throw my 10 defenses down just as quickly as I can and move around from there. Let's go ahead and try it out. Let's go something like that. we'll throw that there. Quickly switch over to the EV and get our reflect down. We'll get some weapon mans and a proton beam. And then we are just about there. We got 6 seconds left. Let's just go ahead and let it start, and we'll build this flame aura and lightning strike aura out as the wave is actually running here. Let's get that lightning strike down as well. This is not a DPS monk, so I'm in a bit of a bad way. Let's quickly switch over and get on an actual DPS hero here to get this wrapped up. And let's keep the defenses going. Let's keep getting them built up here. And the main thing I did, slamming all those defenses down in that top lane, is I gave myself a free lane. That lane I just don't have to worry about at all. Let's just go ahead and switch over. We'll get a weapon man in place over here, and that will kind of make that lane relatively easy mode. And then we'll just do the same thing right here. I mean, why not, right? And we're looking pretty darn good. We've got 120 DU left. I think I will probably end up spending it all on auras. So once again, only 30 seconds, but now the hard part's done. So building out the rest of the map is going to be pretty darn easy. And there we go. Let's just go ahead and get it started. We've got 20 DU left. I'm not even worried about it. I'm just going to leave that 20 DU and DPS through the rest of the map. Now keep in mind here, I've only got 168,000 health. In Chaos 7 gear, that would be a little bit light on a monk, no doubt about it. So I want to make sure when the assassins come, I'm going to be in a position to handle them. Of course, I'm going to be using the stun on the weapon manufacturers to deal with those assassins. So I'm not going to stray too far from the weapon mans at all. You know, I think this weapon man is still going to hit those flyers without a problem. So I was going to say I could put that lightning strike aura up there, but I think I'm just not even going to sweat it. And just let that lane go unattended. Now, I forgot on this map if I can upgrade. I'm going to have to look. If I can upgrade, then that makes the map much, much easier. Let's see. Yep, we can upgrade. So upgrading is no problem at all. So since we can upgrade... Oh, it's good game. The map is, you know, I don't want to be too arrogant, but the map is basically already won, as upgrades just go such a long way in mastery mode. So we got 20 seconds once more. You know what, I think I'll just go ahead and throw it up here, just for giggles. Let's go ahead and put Lightning Strike aura up here for the flyers. We'll jack that one all the way up to the roof. And let's just go ahead and get Wave 3 started here, as I think we're in pretty darn good shape. So let's just slap these upgrades around. Once we get a few upgrades on everything, this is a 100% good game. We're just going to be able to handle it here. Keep an eye on these flyers over here, though. We don't want anything getting blown up. Now, the cushion of having 11 defenses is, say something goes wrong and the Skyguard Tower, for example, gets dive bombed, or one of these towers over here, the obelisk, or either of the snakes. Say one of those get dive bombed. Well, I've still got 10 since I'm using 11 total. If one of them gets destroyed. Now, obviously, I don't want to plan for one of them getting destroyed, but we all know things happen periodically. Well, if things happen, I'm going to still be covered. So let's see, we're in good shape there. Let's get this Skelly chewed up. Yep, the Skelly was actually over here now, huh? I'm losing it. I thought the Skelly was over in the mid. Alright, let's get some more upgrades in here since we know we got that Skelly. And I'm just going to go ahead and G it up right away, as I think we're in really great shape here. So wave 4 now, only 200 mobs, so the under pressure on this one, like I mentioned earlier, is just kind of a non-issue. No matter how you build it, you're just going to get the waves completed in that amount of time. So not a massive concern there. I'm just going to kind of let it run from here and chillax in the back and keep an eye out for anything that might get a little sketchy or sneaky on me. but it is looking like it's GG right here for sure. Now, of course, the faster you get those towers down in Wave 1, the overall better off you're going to be. You know, if you come in and you practice it a few times and you just get those towers down quick, that is going to be the challenge. You're going to beat it as long as you get the build down. So 30-second practice phase, I mean, even if you just spent 5 minutes and you practiced the run, say 3 or 4 times, with including build times, you're going to be able to get it under the 30 seconds, or at least get to a point where you can get your 10 defenses down and then work on them from there. Now we've got this weapon man up in the spawn. Is not necessarily a great idea with the siege roller, but we still do have plenty of time left with under pressure, so should be able to take care of it without any issues. And there we go. So now the final wave. I don't even think we need any more upgrades, but you know, if we can upgrade, why not upgrade? So let's just overkill it and then kind of chillax through the rest of this. We've got 2 skellies now and a zapper as well. Here comes the first bout of assassins. Piece of cake. Once your defenses are upgraded that are inside of your stunning area for the assassins, oh man, they're just a non-issue. Looks like everything's dying pretty well here now. Only 130 mobs or 120 mobs left. So we are in good shape there. You mastered the build time, you mastered this particular challenge in Mastery, and that just goes without saying. Now, a lot of folks have also said, what about the no more than 1 of any defense? Well, we actually get a little bit of a bonus on that one. Is the no more than 1 of any defense challenges are on maps that make it really easy to use weapon manufacturers with that node increase. That's 1 defense, and you can have just nodes out the wazoo, and it all counts as 1. But there we go. There is a 5-star run in Chaos 7 Dragonfall Bazaar in Mastery mode. So piece of cake, just about getting that practice run in. So hopefully this helps some people get through their Mastery challenges and get all the stars that they're looking for. But that will do it for this time. So thank you all a ton for watching. Make sure to click that like button, please subscribe, and I will see you all real soon with some more Dungeon Defenders 2. Take it easy.